7th. Looks like we've got Ryan going in quickly at the moment. Grab the
And it looks like we're going down the back straight for Ryan Nicholson. He's going to head into the elbow pretty shortly, and then we're going to go into the back straightaway. Into the back straightaway we run. Now we're going around the big right turn for Mr. Nicholson. Over there at the back, down the main straightaway we run. 6 laps down. Ryan Nicholson with a 48.376 lap time, fastest lap on the track at the moment. First slowly tailing him is Mr. Jared King in the second spot, the number 74. Number 29 of James. Then we head back to the 4th position of 71 of Sebastian. 54 of Paul Dean. 93p of Quinton. And then we head back to the 17 of Thomas Ransom. Number 93, Quinton going down the main straightaway into the hairpin. Turn 2, now he's got to head into the 2 left turns. Now he's going to head down the pit straightaway into the horseshoe entry. Ryan Nicholas still putting on a magnificent show out the front. He's not letting anyone pass him at the moment. Jared King slowly trying to catch up though. Not quite sure what's happening there. James Richer in that 3rd spot position. Sebastian in the 4th. Paul Dean in the 5th. Quinton in the 6th. Thomas in the 7th. And then we have Wade who's not going to make it out for this one. As he passes looks like the 2 left hand going down the pit straightaway now. That's Ryan Nicholson, number 75, going into the horseshoe right now. He's going to take a nice chill pill around here. He's a bit in front of the rest of the pack. All 7 of them out on the track at the moment. As they slowly make their way around the big turn at the back of the field. That's going to be the velodrome, and then they're going to head down into the main straightaway. Down in the main straightaway, we're going to head into turns 1 and 2. It's going to be 17 of Thomas Ransom. Absolutely putting on a show here at the Eastern Goldfields Kart Club. And closely following him is our leader, Ryan Nicholson, who's about to maybe lap traffic. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Ryan Nicholson in 1st place, 10 laps down. Ryan Nicholson in the 1st place, Jared King in the 2nd, James in the 3rd, Sebastian in the 4th. Then we go back to 5th spot, which is going to be Paul Dean, Quinton in the 6th. Then we go to Thomas Ransom in the number 7 spot. Down the main straightaway, we run into turns 1 and 2. That's going to be the canteen corner as they just pass there. And we're going to go into, looks like the hairpin at the moment now. Double left, 3 and 4. Now the pit straightaway. We're going to head straight into, looks like the horseshoe for Mr. Ryan Nicholas, the number 75 in the 1st place position. 74, which is going to be Jared King, sitting in that 2nd place position. Behind him is going to be James Richer in the 3rd spot. Sebastian in the 4th, Paul in the 5th, Quinton in the 6th, Thomas in the 7th. 11 laps down. Around the big corner we go. Around the velodrome we go. We're almost at the main straightaway. Here comes Ryan Nicholson down the main straightaway. Ryan Nicholson in that first place position with the white and black checkered flag to finish out the tag 125 restricted lights. Ryan Nicholson in that first spot position. Jared in the second. James in the third. Sebastian 4. Paul 5. Quinton 6. Thomas 7.
She goes, you know, I they were watching it on.
I did it twice.
Down the main straightaway we run. Looks like a good start from the number 72. That's going to be Nathan Will on the inside away through the hairpin. hairpin turn 2. Now we're going to head to the double left, and then we're going to go straight into the pit, straight away. Who's in the front? That's going to be the number 11 of Corey Hayes down the pit straight away. Into the horseshoe entry now. Corey Hayes, Nathan, Courtney, Blake, David, Matthew, Ella, all 7 of these competitors in the race. 12 laps, 0 laps down, 12 to run, 11 and a half now. Through the elbow we run down the back straight away. Still looks to be Corey Hayes, the number 1 position at the moment. As we start to make an appearance on the velodrome, big, wide, right-hand turn. Then we're going to chuck it into a left, and then a right again down the main straightaway. There's still going to be Corey Hayes in the lead. Bit of a dusty situation there. That looked like Courtney in second place. Bit of a dusty situation there. Through the hairpin turn 2. Now we're going to head straight into the turn 3 and 4. 2 left-hand turns into the pit straight away now. Corey Hayes, Courtney. Then we go back to Nathan Will. Then after that, it's going to be Blake, then David, Ella, and doesn't look like the number 29 of Matthew's going to make it out there. As they come down the back straightaway, they're going to hit the elbow. Looks like Corey Hayes is putting on an exceptional lead on the rest of the pack at the moment. They're going bumper to bumper almost. Looks like 3 and 4 maybe. Here we go down the main straightaway. Looks like Corey Hayes is putting on a good lead at the moment as he swings it on round into the canteen, corner number 1. Now he's going to head around. Good pass on the inside. That looks like the number 72 of Nathan Will. Nathan Will looks like 3rd place, I believe. I'm not quite. Yep, 3rd place, I believe. Corey, then it goes Courtney. Then it goes Nathan, Blake, David, Ella. 6 competitors out on the track out of this 12-lap race. 2 laps down, 10 to run. Here at the Eastern Goldfields Kart Club for the Dash for Cash 2019. Around the elbow we go. Now into the velodrome. We're going to take a big right-hand turn. Now we go into the main straightaway. Corey Hayes still in the lead at the moment. Following him is Courtney. Then we go back to Nathan. No, we don't. We go back to Blake, then Nathan, David, Ella. 6 competitors out on the track. Looks like number 11 of Corey going through the horseshoe at the moment, taking it nice and easy. Saturday stroll at the Eastern Goldfields Kart Club. Corey Hayes, good lead on this one. Strong lines around the track. Courtney in 2nd, Blake in 3rd. Then we go back to Nathan in the 4th spot position. Then we go back to the number 3 of David Harris in the 5th spot position. Around the velodrome we go for the leaders. Corey in the lead still. Down the main straightaway we run. Out of turn 1, now we enter turn 2 for the first competitor, Corey Hayes, on the pit straightaway now. The rest of them going around the 2 corners of the left. Now we're going to the pit straightaway. Now we head into the horseshoe entry. Going to make it nice and easy around here. Corey, Courtney, Blake. Then we go back to Nathan, David, and then Ella. 4 laps down, 8 to run. Down the back straightaway, out of the elbow. That looks like it's going to be, I'm pretty sure that's going to be either Blake or Courtney. Down the main straightaway we run. 5 laps down. Corey still in the lead. Courtney in 2nd. Blake in 3rd. Nathan in 4th. David in 5. Then we go back to Ella in 6th. Through the 2 left-hand turns. Looks like Courtney's going to get in front of Corey Hayes then as we go around the horseshoe at the moment. Down in the back straightaway. Courtney, then it goes Corey, Blake, Nathan, David, then Ella. 5 laps down, 7 to run. Down to the big right-hand turn of the velodrome at the moment. Almost in the main straightaway. Chucker lefty, chucker righty. We're in the main straightaway. Courtney, Corey, Blake, Nathan, David, and then Ella. Down the main straight we run to the canteen, turn 1. There we go. We swing it on round into, it looks like the hairpin, turn 2. We're going to slide it on in, 3 and 4. Now we're going to head into the pit straight away. Now, bit of a nudgy-budgy, bit of bumps there. Looks like Corey Hayes still got an exceptional lead on the rest of the pack. Courtney in second. Then we go back to Blake. And then Nathan Will. David Harris also in the mix too. Second and third. Looks like they're going bumper to bumper as they go into the velodrome. We're going bumper to bumper. That's going to be Courtney. And then Blake. Courtney, Blake. Who's going to get the better of this one? 6 laps to go. Never mind. There's 5. We've done 7. 5 laps to go down the main straightaway. These two run. Courtney and Blake side by side. Here we go. That looks like Blake on the inside. What's Courtney going to rebuttal with on the inside? Here we go around the hairpin. Now we go around turns 3 and 4. We've got the 2 lefty turns. Now we go into the pit away. And now it looks like we got Corey Hayes. Then we go Blake. Then we go, looks like Courtney, Nathan, David, then Ella. And it looks like we've got Nathan slipping up into 3. Blake's going to pull out of this one. Not sure what's happened there. Back to our race leader though. He's putting on exceptional show. The number 11 of Corey Hayes at the moment, putting on the best lap time, 45.324. In second place is Courtney. Then we got Nathan, Will, David, and then Ella. Looks like Blake's going to be OUT out of this race. Down the main straightaway rerun. 8 down, 4 to go. Courtney going through hairpin. Now she goes into the pit straight away. Closely following though, I believe that's going to be the number 72 of Nathan Will. He's slowly approaching that second place position, but Corey Hayes is absolutely taking this one out. 4 laps to go, probably 3.5. 8 done, 3.5 to go. Around the elbow, Courtney goes. Nathan shortly following. Out of the big right-hand turn, we run down into the main straightaway. 3 laps to go. 9 down, 3 to go for the WA Open Performance Class. Heat number 3, pre-final. Corey Hayes still in the lead. Courtney about 6 seconds behind first place. And then we got Nathan shortly after her, about a second behind. And then we got David, and then we got Blake and Ella. Oh, Blake's out of this one. And then we got Ella. Here goes number 11 around the elbow. He's going to head straight into the velodrome, the big right-hand turn. There come the rest of them. That's going to be Courtney and Nathan following closely as they head into the velodrome too. Big right-hand turn for these guys. As number 11 of Corey Hayes goes down the main straightaway. He's going to pass that. 3 laps to go. 10 down, 2 to run. Corey, Courtney, Nathan, David, Blake and Ella. Down the pit straight. And Corey goes. Courtney and Nathan shortly follow too. Here comes Courtney down the pit straight away. And it looks like they're going into the entry of the horseshoe. Here comes Nathan Will too, shortly following behind. Corey Hayes still putting an exceptional lead on the rest of the pack at the moment. He's leaving them behind. Corey, number 11 in 1. Then we go back to the 79 of Courtney in number 2. 72 of Nathan Will in number 3. Then we go back to David in number 4. Blake in number 5. And then we go back to Ella in number 6. There we go, we get the last lap now. Coming around the canteen, turn 1. Now we're going to head into the handpin, turn 2 for, looks like Courtney, but back at our race leader at the moment. He's absolutely flying. He's heading into the horseshoe at the moment. He's going to take a nice trot around the circle at the moment. He's going to enter the back straightaway now. Corey Hayes, Courtney, Nathan, David, Blake, and then Ella. Corey Hayes gone down the back straightaway into the elbow we run. Out of the elbow now, fully unscathed. Courtney and Nathan behind him. As it looks like Corey's going to go right around the velodrome all the way around. He's going to exit. He's going to turn left. He's going to turn right. He's going to go down the main straightaway. Corey Hayes, that white and black checkered flag. Corey Hayes is going to collect it. He's going to end up number 1. Then we're going to go to 79 of Courtney, number 2. Nathan in number 3. David in number 4. Blake in number 5. And then Ella in number 6. the big boys start to make an appearance on the track. The KZ2 P3 pre-final. We got number 95 of Jake, Samuel, Adam, Riley, Daniel, Hayden, Damon, Mitchell, Ryan, Joshua, Corey, Jaden, Jason, Bailey, Scott, James, Jacob Parsons, Jacob De Jong, Thomas, Adam, Melinda, and Connor. As we get them racked up, stacked up, ready to rock and roll for a standing start. The KZ2, we're about to get underway here at the Eastern Goldfields Kart Club for the Dash for Cash 2019. As we go for the green light, down the main straightaway, bit of a nudgy-budgy there in the rear of the field, down the back, down the main straightaway into turns 1 and 2. Now into the hairpin, that looks like it's going to be the number 95 of Jake in the lead at the moment as they all get unscathed through the 2 turns. This looks like the number 73. No, it's Samuel in the lead at the moment. Through the horseshoe we run. Oh, looks like all 22 of them at the moment. Wonder how many will finish. 15 laps on the clock, 0 down. Samuel in the lead at the moment, the number 73 as they come down the back straight away into that elbow. Now all of them are going to slowly form up. One single line. Who's going to pass who? I surely wonder. Now around the velodrome we run. Big right hand turn. Chuck it to the left. Samuel's going to chuck it right. Now he's in the main straightaway once again. Down the main straightaway we run. Bit of sideways action there. Past the finish line. 1 down. Looks like we've got 14 to go. Samuel on the front runner. Jake 2, Riley 3. Then we go back to Hayden in the number 29. Damo in the number 77 in 5th. Looks like Adam in 6th. Daniel in 7. Then we go back to Bailey in the number 8. Riley in 9. Corey in 10. Joshua in 11. Then we head back to Jaden in 12. Thomas in 13. Scott in 14. Jason in 15. Then we head a bit further back. That's going to be Jacob Parsons in the number 16. Connor Worth surprisingly made 1 lap this one in the number 17. Then we go back to Adam in 18. Melinda in 19. Then back a bit more. It looks like it's Mitchell in 20. Looks like Jacob De Jong and James aren't going to start for this one. But back to the race. Back to our front runners. Down the main straightaway. Into turns 2. Hairpin turn. Bumper to bumper. Down 3 and 4. Now we head into the pit straightaway. Down the pit straightaway we run for Samuel and Jake, our 2 front runners at the moment, but closely following them it looks to be Riley and Hayden, 60 and 29. Down the horseshoe we run. Who's going to get it as we exit the horseshoe into the back straightaway now? Looks to be Samuel, Jake and Riley, the 3 front runners at the moment, almost bumper to bumper at this stage. The 2 front runners, now 3 front runners as we head down to the velodrome at the back of the track. Samuel, Jake, Riley, Hayden, and then Damo, our 5 front runners at the moment. Down the main straightaway we run. It looks like the number 73 isn't going to give up without a fight, but it looks like number 95 isn't giving up without a fight either. Bumper to bumper around turn number 2, which is the hairpin turn. Now we go into the double left, 3 and 4. Now we head into the front, pit straightaway. Looks like it's still going to be Samuel with Jake for our 1 and 2. Then we head back a bit more. Riley, Hayden in the 3 and 4. Then with Damo, 5, Adam 6. Then looks like Daniel, Bailey, Ryan, Joshua, Corey, Thomas, Jaden, Scott, Jason, Adam, Connor, Jacob, Mitchell, and looks like Melinda also in the mix as well. around. Looks like we go around the velodrome at the moment for the number, looks to be 73. Down the main straightaway we run. Looks like we've got 4 down. 4 down, 11 to run as we enter the hairpin turn at the moment. All the spectators along the crowd, all the spectators along the fence, I must say. Down the pit, straight away now, into the horseshoe. Looks to be the number 73 still of Samuel Dicker, and then we head back to the number 95, which is going to be Jake, then Riley, Hayden, Adam, and Damon, and then Daniel at top 7 at the moment. What an absolute perler of a show, 45.023. Samuel Dicker has put on fastest lap so far. We've still got 11 to go. Who can make it quicker? Let's see. Let's find out. Velodrome we run. We exit the velodrome into the main straightaway now. Still looks to be Samuel Dicker in the lead, coming down the main straightaway. Closely following him is Jake. Then a bit more close behind him is Jake. Looks to be Riley. Out of 1. Now we go into the hairpin turn 2. Looks like 3 and 4 we go now. Samuel, and then we go back to Jake, and then we go back to Riley, Hayden, Adam, Damon, Daniel, Bailey, Ryan, Joshua, Corey. Then we have back a little bit more. Looks to be Thomas, Jaden, Jason, Scott, Adam, Connor, Jacob Parsons, Mitchell, and then Melinda. Back at our front runner though, he's putting on a further of a show here at the Eastern Goldfields Kart Club. The number 73 going around the velodrome at the moment. The big right hand turn, Samuel Dicker, the number 73 in first place. Jack, the number 95 in second as they come down the main straightaway at the moment. Looks like we've done 6 laps at the moment, 9 to run for the KZ2 Heat 3. Samuel still in the lead as he goes around 3 and 4 into the pit straightaway. Samuel, Jake, Riley, our top 3 at the moment. These guys are not giving up without a fight. Number 73 of Samuel in the lead. 95 of Jake in second. Riley in the number 60 machine. Top 3 races at the moment. As they head down the back straight away into the elbow, we're going to start to see the velodrome in action once again. For the 7th time around the track. Samuel in first, Jake in second. Not much distance between these few. Samuel, Jake, Riley, Hayden, and Adam, our top 5 out the moment. Down the back main straightaway, around the canteen corner. Now we head into the, looks to be the hairpin turn 2. As we fly on around turns 3 and 4, the double left into the pit straightaway. Samuel, Jake, Riley, top 3 still. 73's entering the horseshoe at the moment, taking it nice and easy, not messing up one bit to allow Jake to score that number 1 position. He wants it in the bag. Samuel's going to get it in the bag. Down the back straightaway, we run into the elbow. Samuel, Jake, Riley, Hayden, or Adam, Damon, Daniel, Bailey, Ryan in there too. Also, we have Joshua, Corey, Thomas, Jaden, Jason, Scott also. We head back a bit further to 16th. It's going to be Adam. Then we go back to Connor, Michelle, Jacob Parsons. Then we head back to Melinda. These are your 20 drivers on the track at the moment. 7 laps down, 8 to run. Let's get it. Number 73 on the, looks like horseshoe at the moment. Entering the horseshoe now. He's going to exit into the back straight away. Looks like Samuel's going to take it nice and easy around here. Down the back straight away. Well, it's going to take no energy at all. Samuel Dicker in the lead. Jake in second. Then we head back to Riley in third, Hayden in 4th, and then Adam in 5th. Your top 5 drivers at the moment. As we swing it on around the main straightaway, it still looks to be Samuel in the lead. Around the hairpin turn, 3 and 4, Riley and Hayden almost bumper to bumper around 3 and 4. But here comes, it looks to be Adam wants to join in the party too. Bumper to bumper, going into the horseshoe at the moment. Around we go, still bumper to bumper, 3 bumpers at the moment. As exiting the horseshoe into the main straightaway now, into the back straightaway now. Riley, Hayden and Adam, 3, 4 and 5. They want it all. They want that top place position. 6 laps to go, 9 down. Around we go into the main straightaway for Samuel, Jake, Riley, Hayden, Adam, Damon, Daniel, Bailey, Brian, Joshua. Then we head back to Corey, Thomas, Jaden, Jason, Scott, Adam, Connor, Mitchell, and then Jacob. Also in the mix at the rear of the field is Michelle. But these 3, 4 and 5 drivers At the moment, that's Riley, Hayden and Adam are not giving up anytime soon. Bumper to bumper, around we go, the horseshoe. Looks like it's going to be Riley pulling away a little bit. But Adam's not giving up on Hayden. He wants that fourth spot position. Drops back a little bit, but I'm sure he can gain it again. Samuel going around nice and easy, going into the main straightaway. Down the main straightaway we run. 11 down, 4 to run. Down the main straight into turns 1, the canteen corner. Now we go into the hairpin. Now the double left, 3 and 4. We head into the pit straightaway now. Samuel, Jake, Riley, Hayden, Adam, Damon. Then we head back to the number 7, well, to the number 3 and 7th spot of Daniel Bailey. And then we head back Ryan, Joshua, Corey. And then after that, it's going to be Thomas, Jaden, Jason, Scott, Adam, Connor, Mitchell, and then Jacob, then Melinda. As we fly on around, looks like 11 down, 4 to run as we swing it on around the Velodrome at the moment. That's the number 73 entering the main straightaway now. Samuel Dicker in the lead, the number 73. Then we head back to number 95 of Jake. Then after that, it's going to be Riley as we swing it on around the hairpin, turn 2. Now we head into 3 and 4. Now into the pit straightaway. Samuel, Jake, our 2 front runners at the moment. Then back a little bit more. It's going to be Riley, Hayden and Adam still fighting it out. Looks like we're going to have Riley and Hayden fighting it out. Almost bumper to bumper. Down the back straight we run. 3 to run, 12 down. As Samuel starts to make an appearance on the Velodrome, going a big right-hand turn. Jake closely following him. Riley and Hayden also battling it out. Once again, bit of a distance between them now. Down the main straightaway though, it's going to be Samuel and Jake. Down the main straight. 13 down, 2 to run for Samuel, Jake, Riley, Hayden, Adam. Damon, Adam. And then we head back to Daniel Bailey. And then we head Ryan, Corey, Joshua. And then after that it's Thomas, Jaden, Jason, Scott, Adam, Connor, Mitchell, Jacob, and Melinda Sully also in the rear of the field too. But it looks like the number 73, 1.5 laps to go around the elbow we run. Closely following him though is the number 95 of Jake. And after that it's going to be Riley and Hayden still finding it out. Bumper to bumper. Here we go around the Velodrome. Around the big right-hand turn. Here comes Samuel down the main straightaway though. He's going to take out that 1 lap to go. 1 more lap till I'm done and dusted for this heat. Samuel in the lead, Jake in second, Riley and Hayden still battling it out as they head around the hairpin. Turn 2 at the moment. Bit of a nudgy-budgy, that's all right. And around turn 3 and 4, still bumper to bumper down the pit straightaway as we head into the hairpin horseshoe now. Slowly but surely making our way around. And there we exit into the back straightaway. But Samuel Dicker is absolutely smashing it out here in that first place position. Then we head back to Jake, Riley and Hayden. Then we head back to Damo. He's there in our top 5 positions at the moment. But out of the last corner down the main straightaway, the number 73 is going to take out heat number 3 of the KZ2. He's greeted by that white and black checkered flag. Samuel in 1, Jake in 2. Riley in 3, Hayden in 4, Damo in 5. Then we head to Daniel, Bailey and Adam in 6, 7, 8. Ryan, Joshua, Corey in 9, 10, 11. After that, it's going to be Thomas, Jaden, Scott, Jason in 12, 13, 14, 15. After that, it's going to be Adam, Connor, Jacob and Melinda in 16, 17 and 18. That will round out heat number 3 for the KZ2. Heat number 3 for the Dash for Cash at the Eastern Goldfields Go-Kart Club. As we go, green for the main tag, 125 restricted lights around the first corner. It looks to be Ryan, Jared, James, Paul, Quinton, Thomas, Sebastian and Wade in there too. So we head around 3 and 4 into the pit straight away now. That looks to be the number 75 of Ryan Nicholson in the first place position at the moment. He's looking nice and clean around the horseshoe we run. Into, looks like the back straight away now. Ryan Nicholson, Jared King, James Richard, Paul. Then we head back to Quinton, Thomas, Sebastian and Wade also in there too. 15 lap feature, first feature for the night here at the Eastern Goldfields Kart Club 2019 Dash for Cash. Around the velodrome we go into the main straightaway now. 1 lap down, 14 to run. Number 75 of Ryan Nicholson in the lead at the moment. As they swing it on around into, looks like 3 and 4. Number 74 of Jared Kings. Looks like he's going to pull out of this one. His hand is up. He's slowing right down. Nicholson, Brian Nicholson in first. Then we go back to Paul, James, Sebastian, Quinton, and then Thomas. And looks like Wade Saunders isn't going to make it out for the feature. Out of the horseshoe we run, into the back straightaway, into the elbow we run. That's the number 75 of Ryan Nicholson, Jared King in the number 74. Then we go back to it, looks like, I believe that's James Richard in the number 3 spot. Down the main straightaway we run though, 2 laps down, 13 to run. Ryan, Jared, then we go back to, looks like, no, Ryan, Paul, then we go back to, looks to be James Richard, and then after that is going to be, I believe, Sebastian, then Quinton, Thomas. 2 laps down, 13 to run. Ryan's holding a good, strong, long line around the track at the moment. Ryan still holding a good lead over Paul and James. The 1, 2, and 3 positions out on the track at the moment. Out of the elbow we run. Ryan still holding off Paul in the, looks like the velodrome at the moment, around the big right-hand turn. Ryan, then we go back to Paul. After that it's going to be James, then back to Sebastian, Quinton, and then after that it's going to be Thomas Ransom. Around the hairpin turn number 2, we're going to swing it on round 3 and 4 for the 2 left-hand turns. Ryan Nicholson in the first spot position still, but closely following him it looks to be Paul Dean. After that it's going to be James Richard, and then Sebastian, Quinton, Thomas Ransom. Paul Dean and James Richard, bumper to bumper down the back straight into the elbow we run. Who's going to be able to get it? It looks like it's going to be Paul Dean out of this one. Bumper to bumper as we go around the velodrome. Paul Dean, James, looks like they're going into the main straightaway now. Still looks to be Ryan Nicholson in that first spot position. Paul in the second. James in the third. Sebastian in the fourth. Quinton in the fifth. Then we head back to Thomas in the 6th spot. Around the hairpin we run. Ryan's entering the horseshoe now as the rest of them start to make an appearance along pit straight and start to enter the horseshoe now. Paul Dean, James Richard, and then we head back to Sebastian, Quinton, and then Thomas, with Ryan still in first spot position. Second and third still fighting it out for that second place position. He's not going to back down without a fight. Bumper to bumper the whole race if he has to. Paul and James. Then we head back to Sebastian, Quinton, then Thomas in the 6th spot position at the rear of the field. But number 75, Ryan, he's absolutely killing it out here. 5 laps down, 10 to run. As we head into the second corner now, that looks like it's going to be the hairpin turn now. He's heading into the pit straight away, into the horseshoe entry now. Paul Dean and James Richard entering the pit straight away now. Bumper to bumper as we go down into the horseshoe. Not backing down one bit. After that, it's going to be number 71 of Sebastian in the number 4 spot. He wants to join on the inside of the exit. That's going to be James Richard taking over that number 2 spot of Paul Dean, slipping back into third. He's not going to be happy about that one. As we head on out of the elbow, going into the velodrome, big right-hand turn. New race order is going to be Ryan. Then we go back to James, Paul, Sebastian, Quinton, Thomas. Then we are back to our front runner again. Down the main straightaway into the, looks like the hairpin turn. Out of the 2 double left hands into the pit straightaway. That's going to be number 75 of Ryan Nicholson. James Richard in 2nd spot. Then we head back to the 57 of Paul Dean in the 3rd spot. Our top 3 runners at the moment. Ryan, James, Paul, Sebastian, Quinton, then Thomas. Top 6 drivers out on the track at the moment. 6 laps done, 9 to run here for the tag 125 restricted light. Down the main straightaway we run for Ryan Nicholson. The rest of them are just exiting the velodrome corner into the main straightaway now. But here comes Ryan Nicholson around hairpin number 2. Then he heads into 3 and 4. Now into the pit straightaway. While them are just entering the hairpin turn. As they exit the 3 and 4 corners into the pit straightaway, it looks like Sebastian's caught up to James. Paul. 1, 2, 3 and 4 are going to be fighting it out now. Ryan Nicholson got this one in the bag at the moment. Whole 7 seconds in front of the rest of them. James, Paul and Sebastian all very close together down the back straight. Into the elbow. Now we're going to head around into the velodrome. The big right-hand turn to the rear of the track. Looks like going to be Sebastian coming up on the rear side of Paul. And James a little bit more in the front. Down the main straight though, into turns 1, canteen turn 1, into, looks like the hairpin turn 2, into the double left 3 and 4, Ryan Nicholson, James Richer, then we go back to Paul, then Sebastian, Quinton and Thomas, 6 drivers out on the track, 7 laps to go, 8 laps already finished. As we head around the horseshoe at the moment, looks like James is going to pull away just a little bit from the rest of the pack. But it looks like Sebastian's not giving up without a fight. Bumper to bumper down the back straight away into, looks like the elbow. Now we're going to chuck a left into the velodrome. We're going to do a big right-hand turn. Bumper to bumper as we go around. What's going to happen here? Down into the main straight. It looks like Sebastian's dropped back a little bit. Squeezy shoulder. Look over the shoulder from Paul there. Yeah, he's still behind me. I'm going to put my foot flat through the floor. Ryan still with a long way in front. James a little bit further. And then we go back to Paul, Sebastian, Quinton, Thomas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drivers on the track at the moment. 6 laps to go. 9 laps done. As we exit the horseshoe at the moment. Down the back straight away. For these looks to be 4th and 3 and 4. Not giving up without a fight. Sebastian is number 71. And the number 57 of Paul Dean. 3 and 4 still fighting it out. Bumper to bumper. We go into the main straightaway now. Not much between them. 4 laps to go. We've had 10 laps done. 5 to run. Down the main straight into turns 1 and 2. Down the hairpin turn number 2. Now we go into 3 and 4. The 2 lefty corners. Straight after each other. Down the pitch straightaway now. Ryan Nicholson, James Richer. Then we go back to Paul, Sebastian, Quinton, and then Thomas. In the horseshoe we run, slowly but surely around. Sebastian's not given up quite yet. He's still got Paul in his sights. He still wants that 3rd spot position, but nobody's going to catch the number 75 of Ryan Nicholson in the number 1 position. But down the main straightaway, it looks like it's Ryan Nicholson. 11 laps down, 4 to run for him. And here comes the rest of the pack down into the main straightaway. That's going to be the number 29 of James Richer. And then we go back to Paul, Sebastian, Quinton, and then Thomas. Around the hairpin we run for 3 and 4. Here come they down the pit straightaway. James, Paul, and Sebastian. Quinton also there. Thomas in the mix too. Ryan Nicholson out the front by 9 seconds. Little bit of argy-bargy from Paul Dean, allowing Sebastian to slip up into that 3rd spot position. He's not going to be happy with that. Bit of a distance between them now. Ryan, James, then we go back to Sebastian, then we go back to Paul, Quinton, Thomas. 6 drivers out on the track, 3 laps to go, 12 down. As our race leader comes down, they are pit straight now. Ryan Nicholson into, looks like the horseshoe at the moment. 3 laps to go, 2 3/4, I must say. Ryan, then we go back to James, Sebastian, Paul, we slip down a spot. Quinton and Thomas, Ransom in the rear of the field. Number 75 of Ryan in the lead at the moment still, but here comes James out of the, looks like the elbow at the moment. Then after that, it's going to be Sebastian. After that, it's Paul, then Quinton, then Thomas. "14 laps down, it looks like. 13 laps down, 2 to run. Ryan Nicholson got a strong lead over James, Sebastian, Paul, Quinton, and then we go back to Thomas in the rear. Coming down the pit straight away, that's going to be James as he enters the horseshoe at the moment. After him, it's going to be Sebastian, about a couple of seconds behind him. in the number 71. In the number 57, that's going to be Paul Dean. In the number 93, that's Quinton Stevens. After that, it's going to be 17 of Thomas Ransom. Down the main straightaway, we run 1 lap to go for Ryan Nicholson. Around Canteen turn 1. Now we go into hairpin turn number 2. After that, it's 3 and 4 for the double left into the pit straightaway for Mr. Nicholson. Ryan Nicholson putting on a strong lead now. Down the back straightaway we run. James in 2nd, Sebastian in 3, Paul in 4th, Quinton in 5. Then we head back to Thomas in the number 6 spot. As we head into the velodrome now, it looks to be Ryan Nicholson. And then we head back to James. But out of the last turn now, he's chucking a left, he's chucking a right. That's going to be Ryan Nicholson. After that, it's going to be James, Sebastian, Paul, Quinton and Thomas to round out our feature race at the moment. Yes, I am down here at the finish line with Ryan Nicholson. Ryan, what did you think of that race?
Yeah, well, just kind of got on the rhythm and just, stuck to it and
What did you think of the track tonight?
Oh, yeah, I always like racing here in Cal. It's second time, so yeah, it's an awesome track.
Is there anyone you want to thank tonight?
I'd just like to say happy birthday to my dad. So thanks to him for his hard work and mum for supporting my sponsors.
Well, good job tonight. Good job on the feature race. Hope to see you next time. Here we go for the WA Open Performance Feature Race. 15 on the clock. That's a bit of a spinach. He saves that quite well. Through the hairpin we go. Turn number 2. Who's it going to be in the front? Not quite sure. 2, 3 and 4 down the pit straight away. That's the number 11 of Corey Hayes in the lead at the moment. Behind him it looks like Nathan Will. 2 front runners at the moment. Through the horseshoe we run. Down the back straight away. It's still going to be Corey Hayes and Nathan Will in that top 2 position. As we start to get some numbers now, we'll start to see who's going to move up into the top spots tonight. 15 laps still to go. Around the velodrome we run. Into the main straight away now. Still looks to be the number 11 of Corey Hayes in the lead at the moment. Closely following him, it looks like Nathan Will. 1 lap down, 14 to run for these 5 drivers out on the track. Corey, then Nathan, Blake, then we head back to Courtney, then after that it looks like Matthew, and then we head back to Ella in the number 6 spot in the rear of the field. As they slowly make their way around the horseshoe now. Corey, Nathan, Blake, Courtney, and then we head back to Matthew in that number 5 spot. And we head after that, it's Ella in the number 6 spot. Corey Hayes in the number 11, not giving up, not backing down one little bit. He's going nice and strong around the track at the moment. Around the velodrome we run. Corey Hayes, Nathan, and then we go back to Blake. And after that it looks to be Courtney. 2, 3 and 4 are fighting it out at the moment. But looks like we're still going to have Corey exiting the hairpin into the double left. 3 and 4. Corey, Nathan, Blake, Courtney and Matthew all in there too. Bit of a nudgy budgie there, but that's all right. Around the hairpin we go. Corey, Nathan, Blake, Courtney, Matthew, and then Ella. And looks like David Harris isn't going to make it out for this one. Around the elbow we run. Now we're going to head into the velodrome. The right-hand turn, the biggest corner of the course at the rear of the track. Now down in the main straightaway. We've done 2 laps. Never mind, we've done 3 laps. 3 laps down, 2 to run. For Corey Hayes, Nathan Will, Blake. Then we go back to Courtney, Matthew, and then Ella in number 6 spot in the rear of the field. 6 drivers out on the track. 12 laps to go. 3 laps done for the WA Open Performance Feature Race. Down into the back straight we run. Still looks like Corey Hayes has got an exceptional lead on the rest of them. Nathan in the 2nd. Then we go back to Blake in the number 3 spot. After that it's Courtney in the number 4. Matthew in the number 5. Then we head back to Ella in the number 6. As we head on around the velodrome, the big right-hand turn, we're going to chuck a left, then we're going to chuck right into the main straightaway at the moment. That looks to be 2nd place of Nathan Will. A bumper to bumper also is Blake, Courtney, and then Matthew as we head into the hairpin turn number 2. Then we go back into the 2 number 3 and 4 left turns. After that, we're still going bumper to bumper down the pit straight away. 4 of them, bumper to bumper. Corey Hayes in the front, but we don't worry about him. We worry about the action. Well, of course, we worry about the number 1 position of Corey Hayes. Also, Nathan in 2nd, Blake in 3rd, Courtney in 4th, Matthew in 5. Then we head back to Ella in 6. As these 4 races, 2, 3, 4 and 5 start to spread out a little bit. Looks like Courtney's going to catch up to Blake just that little bit. Looks like Matthew's going to lag behind just that tad, but allowing Nathan to speed away a little bit. Cheeky look behind. How far am I in front? I'm going to catch the person in front though. Looks like Corey's going to exit the double left turns into the pit straight away. Now he's going to head into the horseshoe as the rest of them enter the pit straight away. Now entering the horseshoe. Nathan Hayes, the number 11. Then we head back to Nathan. And then after that, it's Blake, Courtney, then Matthew, then back to Ella in the rear of the field. Down on the back straight away we go. 5 down, 10 to run for the WA Open Performance Feature Race. Corey, Nathan, Blake, Courtney, Matthew, and then Ella. 6 races out on the track. Around the velodrome we run. Now into the main straightaway. That's going to be Nathan in the 2nd spot position. But closely behind is going to be Blake, Courtney, and then Matthew. Bumper to bumper down in the 1st straight. And now we head around the corner. Round 3 and 4. The double left into the pit straightaway. Still almost bumper to bumper. Looks like Nathan's pulled away a little bit, but not so far. Blake and Courtney right behind. And then we head back to Matthew and then Ella. Corey Hayes still strong lead over this one though. 6 laps down, 9 to run here at the Eastern Goldfields Kart Club. Out of the Velodrome down the main straightaway. That's Corey Hayes though. He's not backing down one bit. His foot is through the floor. 7 laps down, 8 to run. Corey Hayes in the number 1. Nathan in the number 2. Blake in the number 3. Then we head back to Courtney in the number 4. Matthew in the number 5. Ella in the number 6. 6 races on the track. 8 laps to go. Into the horseshoe we shoot for Nathan, Blake, Courtney and Matthew. As Corey enters the back straightaway into the elbow. As these drivers, Nathan, Blake, Courtney and Matthew, start to spread out a little bit around the track. Looks like there's a bit of a distance between Nathan, Blake, not so much of a distance between Blake, Courtney, and not so much of a distance between Courtney and Matthew. Ella's also in there too, but back at our front runner at the moment. He's exiting the 2 turns, now to the pit straight away. The rest of them are entering, now exiting into the pit straight away now. Nathan, Blake, Courtney, then we head back to Matthew. Then after that, it's going to be the 22 of Ella. But back at our front runner, he's absolutely smashing it out here tonight. 45.169 on the clock. Fastest lap from Corey Hayes. Fastest lap for the race. Corey Hayes still in the lead. Nathan and Blake. And after that, it's going to be Courtney and Matthew still fighting it out. Almost bumper to bumper. Here comes Corey down the main straightaway though. He's putting on an absolutely exceptional lead. Now down the main straight into Canteen turn 1. Now he's going to head into hairpin turn 2. After that, it's the double left turn 3 and 4 into the pit straight away. Corey in the lead. Nathan, then Blake, Courtney and Matthew all fighting it out for that 2nd, 3rd and 4th spot position. As Corey exits onto the back straightaway. Then we go back to Nathan, Blake, Courtney, bumper to bumper. Almost not quite though. Here they come down the back straight in the elbow. It looks to be like Nathan's pulled away a little bit. Not so much of a gap between Blake and Courtney though. And then we have Matthew lagging behind a little bit. Also in the mix we have Ella too. Down the main straightaway now out of the corner. It looks to be Nathan in the 2nd spot, Blake in the 3rd spot, Courtney in the 4th spot, Matthew in the 5th spot, Ella in the 6th spot, and Corey in the number 1 spot. Who's entering the horseshoe now as the rest of them start to enter the pit lane, pit straight away. There's number 72, that's Nathan Wills. 10 laps down, 5 to run for these 6 drivers out onto the track. Corey, Nathan, Blake, Courtney, Matthew and Ella. Down the back straight away we run into the elbow. And it looks like Corey is going to enter the velodrome at the moment. He's going to exit it very soon. Yes, he's on the main straightaway now. As the rest of them exit now, that's going to be Nathan, Will, Blake, Courtney and Matthew also in the mix too. Ella also in the rear of the field on the outside of the 72. That's Nathan Wills. Nathan Wills, 72, 84. If Blake passes him, there's going to be a fight for the 2nd place position. Who's going to get it on the inside? That's going to be 72. That's Nathan Wills on the inside. He's got the 2nd place position back. Then we go back to the 79 of Courtney, who may have slipped up into that 3rd spot position. And then Blake goes back to the 4th spot. Around we go out of the horseshoe into the back straight away. Corey still putting on a good show. Nathan in 2nd. Then we head back to, I believe it's Courtney and then Blake and then Matthew and then Ella. 11 laps done, 4 to run. Soon to be 3 to run. 12 laps. 13 laps down. 12 to run. And on the inside, that's the number 79 of Courtney passing Nathan. What's going to happen here? They exit the hairpin. Now we go in 2, 3 and 4. Now the pit straight away. What's going to happen here? It looks to be Corey still in the lead at the moment as we head around the horseshoe now. Into the back straight away. Down the back straight away, one slowing down. What's happened there? I'm not quite sure. Corey Hayes still in the lead, hopefully. Around the velodrome we run. It's still looking like a good race here. 2 laps to go right now. Corey still in the lead, and then we head back to, it looks like Nathan Courtney in that second spot position, Nathan in the 3, never mind, Blake's in the 3, Nathan in the 4, Matthew in the 5, Ella into 6, Corey still in that number 1 position, 2 laps on the clock, 13 laps down, let's get it ladies and gentlemen, Corey still number 1, Courtney putting up a fight with Blake and Nathan for that second spot position. But these two aren't going to let it go without a fight. Down the back straight away we run for Courtney and Blake. And then we head back to Corey, the number 11, around the track on the main straightaway. On the main straight, 1 lap to run for Corey, Courtney, Blake, Nathan, Matthew and Ella. Down into the hairpin turn number 2. Now we head into 3 and 4, the 2 left turns into the pit straightaway for Corey Hayes. Then we head back to the 79 of Courtney and the 84 of Blake and Matthew also. Nathan in the mix too, also Ella, number 22. As we go exiting the horseshoe now, that's Corey Hayes in the number 1 position. 8 seconds in front of second, which is going to be Courtney. As we exit the elbow for Corey Hayes. Courtney in second, Blake in third, Matthew in 4th. Then we head back to Nathan in 5th, Ella in 6th. But down the main straightaway, here we go. We've got Corey Hayes in the lead at the moment. Then we go back to Courtney, Blake, Matthew, Nathan and Ella, which is going to round out our WA Open Performance feature.
We're checking the position down, okay? Just give us a chance.
Get my cattle, Courtney.
Here we go, I've got Corey at the finish line. Got Corey at the finish line at the moment. I'll let him undress himself after a hectic race. Corey, mate, what did you think of that race?
Pretty tiring. It felt a lot longer than 15 laps. But yeah, it was good. So I'm not complaining.
Anything you want to thank tonight?
Just my dad for bringing me here. Shay for being a good pit crew. Zero Sport for the great chassis. Kart Force for all their engine support over the years. And the club putting on a good meeting.
Well, good job, Corey. Good job in the feature. Hopefully see you next time. Here we go for the KZ2 feature race. Big 20-lapper on the clock. Samuel, Jake, Riley, Hayden, Damon, Daniel, Adam, Ryan, Joshua. Then we head back to Bailey, Corey, Mitchell, Jaden, Jason, Scott, Thomas, Jacob, James, Adam, Jacob, Dijon, Connor, and then Melinda. 22 competitors for a 20-lap race. Let's get ready to rock and roll here for the 2019 Dash for Cash at the Eastern Goldfields Kart Club. They're getting a feel for the track at the moment. Then we'll get them racked, stacked, ready to rock and roll. Standing start for the KZ2 feature race. We're getting ready to rock and roll. Here, ladies and gentlemen, get pumped, get near the fence, get to watch all the action. We're about to get underway. Here we go, they're getting racked, stacked, ready to rock and roll. We're all there. Let's see how it goes. Off the start away, it looks like 73. Got a good one, that's Samuel in the lead at the moment. Around Canteen, corner number 1. We slide on around, we're on skate for now. There's one on the dirt at the moment. I don't know who that is. We're back to the racing at head. We go out of turn number 2, 3 and 4 down the pitch straight away. 73 in the lead. Then we go back a little bit further as they all start to follow one another. 20-lap feature, 20 laps on the clock, 0 down. We've still got a long way to go, ladies and gentlemen. Samuel, Jake, Riley, Hayden, Damon. Then we go back to Daniel, Adam, Ryan, Joshua, Bailey, Corey, Mitchell, Jaden, Jason, Scott, Thomas, Jacob Parsons. Then after that, it's going to be James, Adam, Jacob Dijon, Corey, Connor, and then after that it's Melinda. All 22 on the track, I believe, at the moment. Down the main straightaway though, that looks like it's going to be Samuel Dicker in the lead. Then after that it's number 95 of Jake. After that it's number 60 of Riley. Then we go back to Bailey, Ryan, Daniel, Thomas, Jaden, Joshua, Corey, Connor, who's slipping up in the 11th. Jason, Scott, Damon. Then we go back to Adam, Melinda, Adam. Then we go back to Hayden, Mitchell, James, Jacob Zong, and Jacob Parson in the rear of the field. Back at our front runner though, 19 on the clock, 1 down. Samuel in the lead at the moment. He's flying around the track at the moment. He's about to head into the velodrome at the moment. Down the main straightaway now. Out of the main straight. He runs. 2 laps down, 18 to run. Around Canteen, corner number 1 for Samuel and Jake. Around hairpin hairpin turn 2. Around the double left, 3 and 4. Now into the pit straight away. Samuel, Jake, and Riley, our 3 front runners at the moment. Everyone else is slowly following behind them. But Samuel Dicker is putting on a magnificent show out here at the front. He's showing everyone else who's boss. He wants to win this. He's going to win this. His foot's through the floor. Samuel Dicker in the lead. Then we head back to Jake in second. Riley in third. Bailey in fourth. Daniel in fifth. After that, it's going to be Ryan, Thomas, Joshua. And then after that, it's Jaden, Corey, Jason, Scott, Damo, Connor, Worth. And then we head back to Adam, Hayden, Melinda, Adam. And after that, it's going to be Mitchell, Jacob. And then after that, it's James. And then Jacob Parsons. Back at our race leader at the moment. He's absolutely flying. Where is he? He's going on down the pitch straight away now. Samuel Dicker in the lead at the moment. Jake in second. Then we head back to Riley in that 3rd spot position. Bailey in the 4th. Daniel in the 5th. Our front runners are still Samuel, Jake and Riley. 73, 95 and 60. Top 3 at the moment. As we head out of the elbow into the velodrome we go. We're going to take a nice right-hand turn. Then down the main straightaway. Here comes number 73 down the main straightaway out of the last corner. That's Samuel Dicker in the lead still. Following him closely, it's still going to be Jake, the number 95. And then after that, it's going to be the number 60. Then we head back to Bailey, Ryan, Daniel, Thomas, Joshua. Then after that, it's going to be Jaden, Corey, Jason, Scott, Damon. And then after that, it's Adam, Hayden, Connor, Melinda. And then after that, looks to be Mitchell, Jacob DeJong, James, and then Jacob Parsons in the rear of the field. Around the horseshoe into the back straightaway now. We're absolutely flying down. Samuel still in the lead. Jake slowly behind him as we fly on into the Velodrome now. The big right-hand corner at the rear of the track. And here we go. Out of the Velodrome at the moment, down the main straightaway. It still looks to be Samuel at the moment. Down into turns 1 and 2, which is going to be the canteen corner and the hairpin. Back a little bit further. We head back. Oh, that's the number 59 of Ryan passing Bailey. He slips up a spot, I believe. Down the pit straightaway. He's not happy with that. He wants his spot back. That's going to be Ryan and Bailey still fighting it out. Bumper to bumper. Here we go around the horseshoe now. One's already out. Not sure who that is. Out of horseshoe into the back straightaway now. Samuel, Jake, Riley. Then we head back to Bailey. And then after that, it's going to be Ryan, Daniel. After them, it's Thomas, Joshua, Corey, and Jaden. Now top 10 out there at the moment. 4 laps down, 16 to run. Soon to be 15 to run, 5 down. Down the main straight we run. Into turns 1 and 2. Into turns 1 and 2. It's still going to be, looks like Bailey and Ryan also in the mix. Samuel's in first, Jake in second, Riley in third, Bailey in fourth. After that it's Ryan. Then we go back to Daniel, Thomas, Corey, Joshua, Jaden. After that it's Jason. Then we head back to Adam, Connor in 13th, Hayden in 14th, Mitchell in 15th, Melinda, Adam, Jacob DeJong, James. Then we head back to Jacob Parson, and then Scott, and then I believe Damo. It might be OUT out, not quite sure. Around we run into the main straightaway. That's going to be the number 3 of Daniel. Also in there, that's Daniel, Thomas, Corey, and Joshua. Almost bumper to bumper around the hairpin we go. Into 3 and 4. Now into the pit straightaway for these 4. That's Daniel, Thomas, Corey, and Joshua. 3, 21, 13, and 23. Down into the horseshoe we run. Out of the horseshoe now into the back straightaway. Looks like another car's out of this race. Not good sign, but that's all right. We're still going. 7 laps down, 13 to run here at the Eastern Goldfields Kart Club for the 2019 Dash for Cash round. This is the feature. This is what counts. Samuel in first, Jake in second, Riley in third. Then we head back to, looks like Ryan 4th, Daniel 5th, then Bailey, Thomas, Corey, Joshua, Adam, Jaden, Jason, Hayden, Connor. And then we head back to Mitchell, Jacob DeJong, Jacob Parson. After that, it's going to be Adam and then James. And then after that, it's going to be Melinda, Scott, and then Damon. Back to the race at hand as we slide on around the horseshoe at the moment. Now we head to the leaders, exiting the, looks to be the elbow into the Velodrome at the moment. The big right turn. That's going to be 73 of Samuel in the lead. Closely behind him, though, is Jake, the number 95. They're not backing down anytime soon. Cheeky look over my shoulder. They're going to be battling it up for first. Around the canteen, number 1. Here we go around hairpin number 2. That's still Samuel and Jake in the lead at the moment. Around 3 and 4 now into the pit straight away. Bit of a bump there from, looks like Jake. He's caught up again. Here we go around the horseshoe. Bumper to bumper. Here we go. Now we're going to exit it into the back straight away. Samuel and Jake, who's going to get it. 11 laps to go. 9 laps down. Samuel, Jake. Who's going to come out number 1. Then we head back to Riley in 3. Ryan in 4. Daniel, Thomas, Corey. And then Bailey, Adam, and Jade. Now top 10 at the moment. 10 laps on the clock now. Down the main straightaway we run. For it looks like Samuel, Dicker, and then we head to Jake. Down out of 3, now into hairpin number 2. Now we go into the double left turn. We have 3 and 4. Now we head around into the pit straightaway. 73 on the clock. It's going to be Samuel, then Jake, Riley, Ryan, Daniel, Thomas, then back to Corey, Bailey, and after that it's Adam, Jaden, and then Hayden, Jason, Connor, Mitchell, Jacob, De Jong, Joshua, Jacob Parson, and then Adam, James, Melinda, Scott, and Damo. 10 laps on the clock. Around the velodrome we go. Big right-hand turn. He's going to do a left turn. He's going to do a right turn. We're on to the main straightaway now. It looks like we've got 11 down, 9 to run. 9 to run for the KZ2 Dash for Cash feature race. Around the, looks like the hairpin turn 2. We run into 3 and 4. Now we head into the pit straightaway now. We're going to head straight into the horseshoe with all the action going. Samuel and Jake still battling it out, bumper to bumper around the horseshoe. We run back a little bit further. That's Riley and Ryan in the 3 and 4 spot. But my, Samuel is putting up a fight. He's not letting Jake find any real estate to pass him. He's looking up, down, left, right. Where can I pass him? Is he going to mess up? He's not going to mess up. That's Samuel in first, still Jake in second, Riley in third. Then we head back to Ryan in fourth. Daniel in fifth. After that, it's Corey, Thomas, and then we head back to Adam in eighth. Jaden, Hayden. Then we head to Jason, Connor, Mitchell, Jacob De Jong, Adam, and then we head back to James, Bailey, Joshua, Jacob Parkinson, and then we head back to Melinda, Scott, Damon. Back to our front runner at the moment. Looks like he's absolutely flying around the horseshoe at the moment. He exits onto the back straightaway. Looks like Jake's not going to give up without a fight. He's hot on his heels down the back straightaway. We run into the elbow. It's still Samuel Jake at this point. 12 laps down, 8 to run. Around the velodrome we go. A big right-hand turn at the rear of the track. He's going to chuck a left and a right. Now he's going to go into the main straightaway. He runs. Samuel, Jake, Riley, Ryan, Daniel, Corey. And then we head back to Thomas, Adam, Jaden, Hayden. Our top 10 at the moment. And onto the pit straight away. It's going to be Samuel, our race leader. He's been leading for the whole race. We've only got 7 more laps to go. We've done 13 for Samuel, Jake, Riley, our 3 front runners at the moment. 44.464, our best time of Samuel in the number 1 spot. 73, 95, 60, our 3 front runners still exiting the horseshoe now. That's still going to be our front runner, Samuel Dicker, Jake, and then back to Riley. After that, it's going to be Ryan, Daniel, Corey, Thomas, Adam, Jason, Jaden. And then after that, it's going to be Hayden, Jason, Mitchell, Connor, Jacob De Jong, Adam, James, Bailey, Joshua. And I believe then it's going to be Jacob Parson and then Melinda, Scott, and Damon. But our front runner, he's not backing down one little bit. His foot's through the floor in his little go-kart. Down, looks like it's going to be entering the horseshoe now. It's going to be Corey, Daniel, and Thomas. Exiting into the velodrome now. Looks like our front 2 runners, though. Around the velodrome we go. Into the main straightaway. Samuel Decker, Jake in second. Riley in third. Ryan in fourth. 4 front runners at the moment down past the main straightaway. That's going to be 15 laps down. 5 to run. Around the hairpin turn number 2. They're slapping it into 3 and 4. The 2 left-hand turns. Now we go into the pit straightaway for Samuel and Jake. They're absolutely flying now. Horseshoe entrance now. They're going to trot it on round. Back to our race. Samuel, Jake, Riley, Ryan, Corey, Daniel in the mix too. Thomas in 7th. Then we head back to, looks like Hayden, Adam, Hayden. Then we head back to Jaden, Jason, Mitchell, Connor, Jacob, Adam, James, Bailey, Joshua, Jacob, Parson, Melinda, Scott, and Damon. Looks like Samuel's still not backing. He's going full tilt around the track at the moment. Not backing down one bit. 4 laps on the clock. We've done 16. Only 4 to run. As we start, here they come down the pit straight away into the horseshoe entrance. Number 73 of Samuel Dicker in the lead. 95 of Jake in second. Riley in third. Ryan in fourth. Corey in 5. 5 front runners at the moment. 4 to run. 4.5 to go. Around the back straight away into the elbow we run. Out of the elbow we going in to the velodrome. The big right hand turn for Samuel and Jake. Bit of a distance between these 2 now. Will Jake be able to catch him? About half a second between these 2. Down the main straightaway though. That crosses off another one. 16 laps down. 3 to run. Oh my God. Samuel Dicker in the lead. Jake in second. Then we go back to Ryan, No, back to Riley, Ryan, and then back to Corey, Daniel, Thomas, Adam, Hayden, Jaden, Jason, Mitchell, Connor, Jacob. And then we head back to Adam, James, Bailey, Joshua, Jacob, Melinda, Scott, and Damon. Out of, looks like the back straightaway. Into the elbow we go now. That's going to be Samuel Dicker in the lead still. Closely behind him is Jake, and then a bit more behind these two front runners is going to be the third place of Riley in the number 60. Then we go back to Ryan Bender in the number 4. The 4 front runners at the moment. Down the main straightaway we run. 2 laps to go. 18 laps down for Samuel and Jake. Around turn number 1, we swing it around into turn number 2, hairpin turn. Now into 3 and 4. Now into the pit straightaway for Samuel and Jake. Samuel and Jake absolutely flying at the moment. They're putting on a good show. Around the horseshoe, they're going fast. They're not backing down. 73, 95, bumper to bumper down the back straightaway. Who's going to get it into the elbow? It looks like it's still going to be Samuel Dicker in the lead as we head around out of the elbow into the velodrome. And there we go into the main straightaway very shortly. There we go. We got 1 lap to go basically down the main straight. Here comes Samuel and Jake down the main straight. 1 lap to run for these guys. KZ2 feature race. 19 laps down. 1 to run out of turn 2. Now we go into 3 and 4. That's going to be the pit straightaway. We got Samuel still in the lead. Jake in 2nd. Riley in 3rd. Ryan in 4th. Then we head back to Corey in 5th. Daniel in 6th. Adam in 7th. Thomas in 8th. Hayden in 9th. And Jaden in 10th. Those are your top 10 runners at the moment. Down the back straightaway we run for our 2 at the moment. Samuel and Jake out of the elbow. Now we go into the velodrome. Half a lap to go for these two. 20 laps almost done. 19 3/4. Samuel out of the velodrome. Into the main straightaway now. He sees the black checkered flag. He's going to take it, ladies and gentlemen. He finishes out. Samuel Dicker is our winner. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. What an absolutely superb show these guys have put on. Samuel Dicker in the lead. Jake in 2nd and Riley in 3rd. Yes, I'm down here with the winner. How do you feel about that race?
Oh, that was awesome, mate. Intense the whole time. We were talking about tyre strategies and buttoning off in the middle to keep tyres alive. But honestly, mate, he had me at 100% the whole race. That was awesome racing.
What did you think of the track tonight?
Oh, the Kalgoorlie comes alive at night. Plenty of rubber goes down, and when the cool air comes, it just takes off. So it's awesome fun, plucking 6 gears in the night time. It's just a great event.
Anyone you want to thank tonight?
Oh, I'd like to thank all my mates who helped me, James, Nick. Dad's been lifting carts up and down. Yeah, cheers to everyone. BD for getting the engine singing. That was wicked.
Well, good job. Congratulations on winning the feature. Good job for you. Hopefully we'll see you here next time. Yes, Samuel Dicker, our race leader and race finisher. Our first place podium, Jake in 2nd. 3rd is Riley. Ryan is 4th. Corey is 5th. Daniel is 6th. Adam is 7th. Then we go back to Thomas, which is 8. Hayden in 9. Jaden in 10. Jason in 11. Mitchell in 12. Connor in 13. Jacob in 14. Adam in 15. James in 16. And then I believe Bailey, Joshua, Jacob Parson, Melinda, Scott and Damon did not finish the race. But yes, they all got, looks like 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22. But my, what a race these guys put on here at the Eastern Goldfields Kart Club for the 2019 Dash for Cash.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to have our top 3 guys perform a celebration parade. Bear with us, guys. Just do a little bit of tuning to one of the engines and we'll be away. All right, Kalgoorlie, let's hear it for 3rd position. Riley Traeger. Best viewing place will be next to the canteen. Get a beer from the bar while you're there. Come on, crowd on the hill. Get those arms going. Let him know. Encourage him. Riley Traeger. Your 3rd place Dash for Cash 2019 winner, Riley Traeger. All right, crowd. Next up, we have one of the favourites, Mr. JK himself, Jake Clarich, second position in 2019 Dapper Catch. Come on, crowd. The more you get excited, the more you'll do. Put your hands together for Mr. Jake Clarich, second in the 2019 Dapper Cash KZ. Well done, Jake. You didn't get one. Come on, guys. Here we have young Sam, our winner. His shiny new BRM kart. I know this young fella, all he wanted to do was come top 3 so he could do this. He's also won, so I'm pretty sure he'll be happy. Righto, crowd, get ready. Give it up for your champion, Samuel Dicker. The old 1-footer. And if anyone's interested, Sam reckons those tyres are still good. Anyone wants to buy them after, see him in the pits. No. Well done, Sam.